Welcome to my channel. Thank you for visiting my channel. And as we all know that today there was a meeting held in Chennai, initiated by Stalin in Tamil Nadu. It's about fair delimitation. So that's what actually the campaign they have given, that fair delimitation campaign. They have made it and they organized a beautiful interesting meeting there, and many people attended. Let us see that what are who are those people and what are the statements made by them in brief and in a nutshell. Of course, they are given a big lecture there. At least everybody spoke for 1 or 2 minutes, every participant, but it is not possible to show everything. But let me give you a brief statement what they have given today in the meeting. So this is about Stalin, who has taken the initiation about delimitation meeting, and is from the beginning he is actually demanding for the fair delimitation, and is worried about the federalism. He was continuously talking about federalism and all. So in nutshell, this is the statement made by Stalin. A consensus emerged to push for fair delimitation that does not penalize states with successful population control measures. The legal route would also be explored to safeguard democratic representation. What Stalin says that from the day one, he is continuously saying that we are controlling the population successfully. All the southern states, they control the population according to the national interest. Because we control the population successfully, you should not penalize us. And your delimitation process should not be in such manner that it will penalize the states who practiced or followed the population control measures. This is the statement from the beginning he was telling, and he is telling today even. And also he said he will be looking into, is there any possibility of going for a legal method, legal way, a legal route to stop this. That means they may go to court against this delimitation process and all, but if it is possible, they may go. This is one statement made by Stalin. Coming to the other person, D.K. Shivakumar from Karnataka, and the Deputy Chief Minister of Karnataka, he attended there on behalf of Karnataka government, and he alleged the government, BJP government, the center intended to curtail parliamentary representation of southern states. He says that he is alleging the BJP government that the center is planning on conspiring to curtail the number of parliament seats of in all the southern states. So this is a big allegation made by D.K. Shivakumar. Obviously, that of course he is from Congress government, so obviously he alleges the BJP government. But whatever is concerned, there may be definitely a concern. It be definitely a concern that it looks like that when all the delimitation process which BJP is carrying on, it is going to curtail some few seats of MP seats from all the southern states. So this is the problem actually arised, and all these people met in Chennai to discuss on this. This is another statement, and another person, Bhagwant Man, he is the Chief Minister of Punjab. He attended the meeting today in Chennai, fair delimitation meeting. He says that the BJP government is trying to manipulate seat allocation to benefit states where it holds sway while diminishing representation in regions where it faces electoral setbacks. This is another allegation made by Bhagwant Man. He says that wherever BJP is strong and wherever they are getting a bigger number of votes, in those states they are increasing the number of MP seats, and wherever the BJP is facing a setback, wherever they are not getting proper votes, those states they are trying to reduce the number of seats. That is actually the allegation made by Punjab Chief Minister. Come to the other point of Revanthreddy, the Chief Minister of Telangana. and he said North will, BJP is trying to, he mean to say the North will make us secondary citizens. He is alleging on the northern people. He says that northern people will make us secondary citizens. Southern states would not accept such an approach. If you have such an approach, if northern people are trying to make us a secondary citizens in India, that we are not going to accept. This is actually the statement made by Revanthreddy, Telangana Chief Minister. And coming to another Chief Minister of Kerala is Vijayan. Vijayan has said the delimitation issue to a sword of Damocles hanging over southern states. The BJP-led government, central government, of moving forward without consultation, driven by political interests rather than constitutional or democratic principles. This is actually a statement given by Vijayan, Pinaravi Vijayan, Chief Minister of Kerala. He actually used a word called sword of Damocles. Sword of Damocles hanging over on southern states. We know that sword of Damocles is, there is a proverb, there is a small short story will be there in the ancient days, that a king sought for to make him as the king of so and so kingdom, and the God given him a blessing to become the king. So the king went to chair and he sat there in the king's chair. The moment he looked up, and there is a sword hanging on his head, and which is tied with horse hair. So this horse hair, it was tied with, and a big, sword is hanging. The hair may break at any point of time because its hair is very weak, as we all know that. And if it breaks at any point, it may hit his neck and he may die. So this is the proverb, but this is a story earlier we used to have. From there, the sword of Damocles actually word has come. So this is actually, he is referring that there is a sword of Damocles on southern states. That is what actually Kerala Chief Minister said. Coming to KTR, the son of ex-Chief Minister KCR of Telangana's ex-CM, BRS working president, and he says that delimitation based solely on population is extremely unfair, and he says that the delimitation should not be done solely based on population. If you are doing it only based on population, it is extremely unfair. This is actually a statement made by KTR. Coming to the other point, Naveen Patnaik. It seems the Naveen Patnaik responded virtually in the meeting, and he also expressed his concern. Our stand is that population should not be the only criteria to determine the number of seats in the highest representative body of our country. He is also like KTR. His concern is also same like ex-CM of Orissa, Naveen Patnaik. He also says that population should not be the criteria to decide the number of representatives of our country. There should be another criteria, maybe he may propose when the context comes. And when it comes to YS Jagannath Reddy and ex-CM of Andhra Pradesh, and he has written a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. He said delimitation exercise be conducted in a manner that ensures no state faces a reduction in its representation in the Lok Sabha or Rajya Sabha. This is actually the statement made by YS Jagannath Reddy, ex-Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh, and he says that delimitation should be conducted in a manner that, and we make sure that no state should get lesser number of seats. That is what actually YS Jagannath Reddy wrote a letter to Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And if we look at Supriya Sule, NCP, Sharad Pawar's party, and she says that there is no clarity on delimitation, and we are concerned. Delimitation should be done, but in a fair manner. This is the statement made by Supriya Sule. Coming to Jairam Ramesh, and Jairam Ramesh, he says that delimitation could be proceeded only with fresh or new census, not by the old census. That is actually Jairam Ramesh is said. And his YV Subbareddy and YSRCP leader from Andhra Pradesh, he has written a letter to Stalin to make sure delimitation to be done carefully. These are the different people who, responded on delimitation process as part of the meeting held in Chennai, and few people they did not attend the meeting in Chennai, but they responded either through media or through letters or virtually. This is the news. Thank you. Please, I request you all to subscribe this channel. Thank you.